What is up, YouTube? What is up, Bruno? Welcome back. This time,
Hello.
I wanted to speak with you a little bit about some 2v2 because lately we got a lot of 2v2 format tournaments. Like we had like Vaxi one, which you helped like us with. Then we had like the Estoti one.
Yep.
We're gonna have another Estoti soon, which is not announced, and we already have like the one made by Defense,
Yep.
like from Dragon Esports, and he's doing the Quake Champions 2v2 Nations Cup. Uh, that's quite specific idea because I wouldn't think about it. Like I would think about it in like for example 1v1 format where you can team up and maybe it's like
Oh,
a
like
bit
Team
easier.
Duel. Wasn't
Yeah,
there an ESWC with Team Duel? I
yeah,
think it
yeah,
2004 or something.
exactly. Yeah. Back in the days where like I think even Fast played for Sweden back then. I
Yeah.
remember.
And
That was
Portugal
cool.
went with a team there as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Who
It
played
was
for Portugal?
uh Alien, Unu, Mass, and someone else.
Okay.
I don't remember the last guy.
That was cool. That was extremely cool, especially that was on LAN. So that was cool idea. But somehow I think it's like even though you need three players, for example, or even you had even four or like three, I don't remember for 1v1, it seems like it's easier than getting like 2v2 teams. Because like for 1v1, like you will have like players in country who play 1v1 and they can play in a team. In 2v2, you're also looking for someone who at least you a bit know or like plays 2v2 or plays team modes or like you make a team who actually have a chance at competing. I don't know. It feels like it's super hard to gather people, so I'm curious like what kind of teams we're gonna see, and that's what we're gonna discuss today, and how it's gonna shift. What do you
Yeah.
think about the idea in general?
I think it's a novel idea.
Hmm.
I was kind of trying to get defense to host a normal 2v2 cup instead,
Hmm.
so I could play, because I'm from Portugal. I have no
Yeah,
other
yeah,
Portuguese players to play
yeah,
with.
yeah.
A lot of players suffer from this, right?
Hmm.
Wenger, Hran,
Hmm.
Razy, etc. We don't have anyone else in our countries, but it's still a cool idea, and its idea is more for like the audience than it is for the pros,
Hmm.
basically. Because if you're someone who just watches competitive Quake, you can watch and cheer for a nation. You'll get to know new players from countries, and you maybe even get to know players from your own country that you wouldn't
Hmm.
know in pro dual tournaments.
Hmm.
So for viewers, it's a cool idea.
Yeah, depends if the pros from each countries are actually willing to play with someone. Because, like, for
Yeah,
example, as you said, we got Wenger. I didn't even think about it, but he legit doesn't have anyone to play with. But look how cool it will be if he, for example, team up with Hull, who has like really good like
yeah,
Twitch channel, and he could
that would
stream
be cool.
that.
They would get a lot of following, both of them.
Exactly, they will both like gain like from each other. Like Hull would
Even
like,
if they would lose everything, they would still like.
and
It's
they're
gonna
not
be two
especially gonna
days.
lose everything because Hull, I think he's like
Yeah,
still Quake player by his
Al
heart,
is
and
Al is great.
yeah.
Like we know Al from back in the days, and even in Quake Champions, I play with him in the start of in Sacrifice. He still has great mechanics.
Yeah.
He still understands the game. He's overall like a very team oriented guy as well.
Hmm. And then
And
we
even
got.
if they lose all the games,
Mhm,
it's gonna be a 2 day cup.
mhm.
So it's gonna be like first day is gonna be like groups with like round robin, and then second day playoffs. So even if they only play the first day, that would still be a lot of games probably.
It's 2 days cup.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, yeah, I see. I see that only now. I assume that it's gonna be 1 day cup, so it's round robin,
yeah.
and based on that
First day
there are
is groups with
seats.
round robin, and then playoffs for the second day.
Okay. And then, all right. So and then we got like teammate of Venger, which is Razy. Like who he's gonna play with? Do you reckon any like Hungary
I mean, the
players?
only Hungarian player I know is Kanipox, who
All
is
right.
actually pretty good. I think he's
Yeah.
like 19 or 1800 elo in
Exactly.
duel, so he should
Yeah.
be pretty good.
I missed out
Not
on
that
him.
bad,
Yeah.
but for me, I have no one. There's Dirt in who is like top 5 in the
Hmm.
duel leaderboards, but he stopped playing a month ago, and he says he's kind of done with the game. So I'm like, well, damn, he could
Yeah.
have been done with the game in two
Yeah.
months from now instead of
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. They could also like do by some regions, for example, CIS or like Central Europe, North
I
Europe, like
talked with
South.
defense about it, but he says
But
doing
it's
that kind of defeats the purpose.
yeah, exactly, exactly, because you would still have like very similar teams
Yeah,
as you do now. Mm, who do you think Tog's gonna team up with?
Celts.
Definitely, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good team. I think they should fit each other's style pretty good
They
as
could
well.
even win. Like I'm curious, like what NA gonna have. Like for example,
I think the best NA team would probably be like Rapha cYpheR.
yeah, yeah.
Probably the best NA team they could make right now.
hmm I think UK should be kind of strong. Okay, but now speaking about, for example, ZenAku, like how do you? Is he Australian?
I mean, he's Australian, right?
Yeah, but he was the Australian guy living in Poland who tried to
And now in the
qualify to
UK.
QPL.
Yeah, in
He
EU.
couldn't. He couldn't like qualify from EU, so
Yeah,
he did
so
it through NA. So like we had
so
Australian in
ZenAku is
Poland
Mr. Worldwide.
who didn't qualify through EU, so he did it through NA. So it's kind of a little bit messy, I would
I
say.
think I think defense said that to be eligible for a country,
hmm
you need to have at least a permanent residence pass,
Okay,
and I don't think
I don't think ZenAku has
ZenAku
anything
has
of
that.
it. Yeah, yeah. So he
So
needs to team up with.
what would the UK team be?
He
Probably
could.
like Garpy and RMV or something.
Wait. ZenAku could play with Lura, who is
Oh yeah,
still
but
in Europe and he's like Australian.
oh yeah, actually, and they play to be two together. So yeah,
Yeah,
they could definitely team up.
that would
That
be
would be
cool.
cool.
I think UK could be strong, but then we got
It,
like Garpy, Hull. That's like the
Hell,
obvious.
okay, no. If you tell Hell he has to play for the UK, I think Hell just punches you in the face. He's Welsh, man.
Yeah, I know, but still. All right, yeah. So that's even more complicated.
But I think Garpy would probably just play with RMV.
Yeah, but then like, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
hmm I always
I'm
thought about
curious to
UK.
see if Kilson would play with someone.
Now I'm fucking ashamed. First of all, that I didn't realize that they cannot play together. So, as UK, I thought about the whole. Like
Yeah. I think about the whole as well, but and it should be.
anyway,
But if you tell
anyway.
that to someone Irish or Welsh, they might just
I
punch you in
know,
the face.
I know, obviously, but still. And then we got Germany and
Who
Kilson.
is Kilson gonna play with?
He gonna just like slack on this one.
Will he play? He probably won't play at this point because I don't see Kilson really teaming up with a lower level player to
hmm
team up for a tournament.
Yeah, there's
Maybe I think there should be enough players in Germany for them to still make a team, but I think they probably have to do it without Kilson.
yeah, exactly. They even have this like German league, right? Like 1v1
Yeah,
league. Okay. And there is this format thing which says maximum 4, minimum 2 players per country.
yeah.
So you cannot have more than 2 teams per country.
No. Only country you only get one team per country, and I think right now is like
Or 2 teams. 2 teams, because
that's
it's
why
maximum 4.
is like the tweet that defense posted is asking people to apply to be
hmm
captains of their country.
All
So
right.
each
So
country
for
will have one captain, and he'll
Mhm.
make the teams.
Yeah, I spoke with him and he asked me if I want to like do some team for Poland. And for example, I don't know if I'm gonna play or if I'm gonna play with someone or like whatever, right? So I'm not gonna do anything for now. So it means like what? There is some 2 random people, right, from Poland, for example. They're gonna sign up and then no one else can sign up, right?
No. The defense will just see who applies as captains, and
Okay.
then he will choose a captain
All right.
from the people that apply.
Okay.
So you can't get like random people in NA just signing up and taking the slots.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Because like you will have some random NA people before Rapha sign up, they already sign up and it's GG. That
Yeah,
would be
but no.
dope. That would be dope. Who clicks faster?
Yeah.
Who
But
sign
no,
ups
defense
faster?
has the captain system in place that just to
Mhm.
prevent those kind of things.
Okay. So it's $500 and donations. There is some
Yeah.
like donation link, or they're gonna gather donations for the streams. If you don't have anyone to play with, you should be streaming it or like being like official caster.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to cast it with like I'll ask the Chef Tasty guys if they want to stream it, and I'll cast with them probably.
Mhm.
I would really like to play. If you play Quake and you're from Portugal, please
Yeah.
tell me.
Yeah.
'Cause
Please
I don't
write in
think we have
comments.
anyone else
Write in
from
comments.
Portugal playing.
Yeah, we'll do some
Oh, maybe
casting.
I can bring Hypno back,
Yeah. Yeah.
the best Portuguese AFPS player.
Yeah. He
He
played
is?
UT or something? Or
Yeah.
something like
He
yeah.
won the like a world championship in
Because
UT3 and a
in the
few
beginning
the
he
other
played
UTs.
like sacrifice, right?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
qualified to QuakeCon with Maestro. So
Ah, yeah.
he
Okay.
has he
I.
has
Yeah, yeah.
overachieved me in every single AFPS we both played.
Well,
Because
you were
even in
top.
Quake
You
Live,
were top 8 in Sacrifice DreamHack.
yeah,
So
but he was top 4.
he was top 4,
Yeah, he went to QuakeCon with Maestro.
and they were top 4.
Yeah, only 4 teams went, right? Or
No,
only 8 teams?
no, no.
Oh,
You
but okay, but
no.
QuakeCon has
You mean
more.
qualifiers? You mean qualifiers?
Yeah.
I'm speaking about QuakeCon itself.
But I didn't go to QuakeCon. What we got in top 8 was a DreamHack.
Yeah, but they also did they go to QuakeCon?
Yeah.
What place did they get? Not top 4.
I think
We
they
were
got
top
like,
4.
I don't remember if they got top 4 or not. Let me check. Let me check very quickly.
Maybe they actually
Uh,
were
they
with
got
us.
sixth
Okay.
place
Okay.
after losing 2-1 to Liquid. So yeah,
Okay.
that's insane. And
Yeah.
even in Quake Live, he started playing Quake Live like a week after I started playing Quake Live,
Mhm.
and there were a couple of Portuguese lands, and he just destroyed me in those lands because I was new, he was new as well, but he had a lot more dual experience from
Yeah.
UT,
Then
and
what
his
are you
rockets
talking
were
about? You
amazing.
already got a teammate. Just call him.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I think he messaged me not that long ago. I need to message him to
Yeah.
see if he wants to play for fun.
You're gonna even do better than what you were doing till now in 2v2 with Venger. You're
Yeah,
gonna do better than with Venger.
then it's not hard, is
Yep. Crazy. All right. So we okay. So only one team per country.
Yeah.
That's also a shame. What about Sparty then, if he wants to play?
I mean, he can be part of the roster, right? He can have 4 players.
They can change.
Yeah, they can change per map
That's weird though.
a little,
That's weird.
but
That's weird. I said. That's weird though. Changing into V2. You got
yeah,
so much like synergy and like everything into V2 that changing might be like a bit worse than what it is in Jewel.
yeah. But imagine that if you have 2 teams, like 4 players,
Hmm.
and they can practice against each other, and maybe if a team is better in one of the maps, they can just swap those out.
Maybe
I don't think any country has enough players to actually
to have two
be able
teams.
to
Yeah,
do that
two good teams. Yeah.
in Quake Champions right now, but
Well, Sweden
maybe
will have
Russia does.
like Clawz, Tox
Toxins
Party,
party maybe.
and there was someone else which I'm missing now. I don't know. And they
Who
would
else?
have definitely. They would
Yeah, and
have
they
like
could have a lot of the QPL guys.
they would have Dramis, Psyjip, Shane. But like for example, Shane cannot team up with them because he's Canadian.
No, because
So
he's
who will
Canadian.
who will he play with? He will
I
have
don't
to.
know the Canadian players.
He'll also be casting with you.
He'll also be casting. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Let me check. Who are the Canadian players?
Uh,
Canadian players.
there was
So Chain,
someone. There was
Galasac,
someone
Genie,
definitely.
Griffin, Eve, Yanam. Oh, you could play with Yanam.
Yeah, easy. They should sign up. I
That's a
think
good team.
I think it's gonna fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm just curious, like how it's gonna, be how it's gonna look like in like on stream and in practical from practical point of view, how it's gonna play out. But I
Yeah.
think that's a crazy good idea. And the tournaments takes place apparently it's like beginning of February, so like first or like second week of February, right?
Yeah, second weekend of February.
So before that, we should probably have even like the aesthetic up,
Maybe.
like to
Because
Vito.
I don't know when the study wants to make their cup. Because like there's the project velocity on the 27.
Hmm.
And defense was asking me for the 8. So I told him, okay, just do it like a couple of weeks after the velocity
Yeah.
thing. So it doesn't
I think Estoti
get in
wants
the
to do
same
it
thing.
like in the middle of January because they got like the
Hmm.
Christmas now in CIS
Yeah.
until 7th. So
So
I
maybe in
think
like the 12th or 19th of January, I would imagine.
the thing, yeah, yeah, I would say like it's 12th or something like this. Judging by the previous caps, like Estoti likes to just announce things and just like
Yeah.
play it. He doesn't really care about like promoting it or like doing like long time off season before like leading up to the tournament. He just says that okay guys,
In three
there's
days, there's gonna
1k,
be a
there's
1 million
1k or
tournament.
something, and you guys play in 5 days. You
Yeah.
know, he's like true.
QPL style.
Yeah, he's true fan of like Quake. Anyway, shout outs to him and like to everybody who's like helping him. Uh, I think he. What I would really like to see, obviously, I think if he's like, like donating and he's like adding money to the Quake Champions, he obviously wants like CIS players to play and participate. But I
Hmm.
would really like to see him team up with somebody else, like with King Kong or like with, Iron Fist or like with the Foundry and Maestro. He also like donated shit tons to us like during the Foundry, so like thank you, SOD. But in general, like maybe some cooperation. This is what I've been speaking on my podcast before, and now I'm coming back to this. But I would like to see all those companies to cooperate and like jump on the same board and do
I think
something
Study
huge.
cooperated quite a lot with KinCon. They were even there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was, yeah.
They helped a lot with like the prize pool
They
and
also
etc.
donated, yeah. They donate into everything, so shout outs to him. Anyway, keep an eye on this. Like follow defense, follow the Dragon Esports, and like keep an eye on it, and we'll see how it goes. And I think like judging that we got like a Stoti and this, we will get like significant amount of people practicing 2v2, and there will be more streams coming up to this. So we'll have something to watch on. And that's it, unless you wanted to add something else about it.
No, that's it. If anything, I would just
Hmm.
because I can spend hours just trying to figure out.
Figure out teams.
Yeah, that's the fun part for me. But
Yeah, but in general, like I cannot really think of more. Like
yeah,
Sweden is super, like it's super interesting, and NA is super interesting. Then we got Venger. I would see him with Hal. Then we got Razy with Canipox. The matter is like if they want to play with those players, and then we got ZenAku with Lure. I think if they want to help out the Quake community, they should jump on it and just like give it a try. Like
I agree.
depends also what is the price distribution. If it's like only top three, it might make people not want to participate. I think they definitely need prize pool at least for top four or top 8.
I think it's gonna be for top four because it should be double elim,
Hmm.
so it should go up to top four.
Hmm.
And I think, as you said, all the pros should at least try to play just to get other players known. Like it's not a
Hmm.
cup especially for the pros. This
Hmm.
is for everyone else
Hmm.
basically.
Let's say we got Rapha with cYpheR, right?
Yeah,
Then we got Strong Sage with who? Dramis?
strong stage, but strong stage can't play then
Why?
because it's
Again.
only one team per country.
Oh my goodness. Then what do you
Avik.
want to discuss? All right, I forgot about it. All right, I forgot about it. Oh no, that would be good actually. Strong Sage can jump in when they need clutch.
Yeah,
Yep. So Rafa, Psyjip, and Strong Sage. That would be cool. I would actually
I
even
think that
want to see like Rafa playing with Strong Sage because I think their style would be good. I would actually want to hear like Rafa just a little bit trash talk Strong Sage. Or like school him. School him like a boy.
we need we
That
need
would
those
be
comps
dope.
to happen.
Yeah,
We need
that
that.
will be good. Yeah, defense, remember to have like the Discord ready and like make teams go to your Discord
Yeah, so
channels and
far
and
he
people
hasn't
can
announced a
join and
Discord
see.
yet.
Yeah.
But if Chef Tastic agrees to like
Yeah.
stream it,
So
maybe
casters can
I'll
join and hear
I'll
like
tell
what
him to
they
put it
talking
there.
about, yeah. Yeah, so I want to see
'Cause-
Rafa and Strong Sage.
yeah.
And Strongo getting bullied. He was bullied in Lao and now he's gonna get bullied by the champ. Okay, what else do we have? Spain. Do we have something for Spain?
I don't know if Maxter can play for Spain because I don't think he has like a permanent residence
I think
pass.
he has already. I think
Yeah,
he has, yeah, he has.
nice. I
So
also have Spanish citizenship,
easy.
but I don't want to play for Spain. My
Okay.
pride does not allow me to play
Yeah,
for Spain.
yeah. It's very common for everyone. It's like, you know, I
Do
don't
you
want to.
think Phaze, like, does Phaze ever? Phaze has been living in the UK for quite a long
Yeah,
time now, right?
yeah, yeah.
He can probably play for the UK. Do you think he would prefer playing for the UK?
I don't remember. I actually spoke with him like how long he lived in UK. I don't remember what he said. I think he's already living there for like some long time. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably because
I
he has a
It depends.
very
It depends how you
British
feel.
accent.
It depends how you feel, I guess.
I think it depends how you feel because you'll likely be the captain for Poland.
For example, no, not necessary. For example, I wanted to also talk about this. Like, look, depends how you feel about it, because For example, I think he moved like when he was like 5 or 6 or something like this.
Oh, so
So
like 7 years ago,
how old he is, by the
like
way?
13. I don't know.
No, for real. He's like 20,
I think he's 24, maybe.
24.
Uh,
Okay, let's say he's 24. So let's say he lived there for
he's
like,
26. Okay.
okay, 26. So let's say, okay, so let's say he lived there 20 years.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel
I
more
mean, it's
Polish or you're gonna feel more British? Because it also depends. Let's say now I moved to UK at the age of like
hmm
32 and I live there for another like 40 years. I
yeah, but I
still,
think the
I still,
youngest you
I don't think I would feel like British at
yeah,
that point
because
anymore.
most of your childhood was is
Yeah,
filled with like Polish memories, I suppose. A lot of
not
disco
even
polo.
childhood, like like teenagers and like
Yeah,
adulthood and
like
everything.
British trap music could not replace disco polo.
Never. It would be never so embarrassing as Disco Polo. You are right. So it depends how he feels.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe, and since he moved as so young, maybe he feels much more British, So it's question up to him. If he listens to it, let us know. Do you feel more Polish or more British? Mm, who else do we have? Czech Republic? Not really.
not really. No, that's about it. Like Denmark will probably like NSC will definitely play
Yeah.
with maybe Balls or something. The UK team, I still don't know who's gonna be. It's Scarpy for sure, and then
hmm
whoever else.
Man,
Uh,
cipher
I don't know.
Clawz. Imagine.
Man,
Imagine.
Cypher Clawz would be OP.
That will be dope. That will be dope.
That would be OP.
Yeah.
Who is
Unfortunately,
Silencev gonna
unfortunately,
play with?
with Vu.
With
Oh, basically,
That'd be good.
I
Yeah,
don't
there's.
think I don't think
I
there
don't know
is
any more
anyone,
players.
yeah, playing at the moment. Also, Hron cannot play with anyone.
Yeah, he's kind of like me. There's no one else
Yeah,
in this country.
yeah. They should like make a teams of leftovers. So, Instant Hron. Um, Russia is interesting as well.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like Antochka Stone and maybe a couple of other players.
Yeah, but they should allow more teams than one for specific countries.
Okay,
Like
also
for
if you
NA,
allow more teams
for
than one, then
NA and
NA would have
Russia.
17 teams,
Yeah, but let's say
and
like
and
biggest
then
countries in the
after the teams, there's them.
let's say two biggest countries in the world, like Russia and US, they should have like two teams. Why not? Even
I don't know
that
if
is too
defense wants
little.
to make exceptions. I think it's fine. If he wants to make exceptions like that, I think it's fine.
That would be cool. You would have more teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind having like 2 or 3 Russian teams and then 2 or 3 NA teams. I think
hmm
like even Poland could make like 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah,
Same with
definitely.
Germany with their league.
Yeah, and if they don't go through the round robin, it's like their own fault, and then you got like
Yeah,
proper teams on like the second day.
that's true as well. Since there is a group stage to filter out the best teams, I don't think that's bad at all. I think it's a good
hmm
idea.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it.
I think so.
Do you think Nosfa gonna like jump as a Brazilian?
Maybe.
Why wouldn't you team up with Nosfa? It's same language.
Doesn't matter. The same
Just
language.
from
It's
different jungle a bit.
yeah. It's from different jungle.
Yeah, but the same language. Anyway, I think
Yeah.
Nosfa could easily team up with someone from Brazil, right? I
I
seen him
think I
playing
think
with
they're
some
okay play. A
Brazilians.
couple
I seen
players.
him
Yeah.
playing like on Twitch like with Brazilians. They even had some like Brazilian Cup or something.
Yeah, there's a few Brazilian players that he can play with, and I wonder if Maxi, if he doesn't play for Spain, would he play with Yup?
Yep. Yep, that would be good. That would be
I
perfect, man.
guess so.
See, there is like so many scenarios.
And Spain could probably make like 3 different teams because they
Yeah,
have a pretty active player base.
yeah, exactly. Anyway, that's that's it for the next another time. I
Yeah,
think that's gonna be super cool, and I can't wait to see it. So tune in, guys, on the 12th February probably. We're gonna keep you updated. Just follow defense, and you will know everything.
goodbye.
Goodbye.